What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. Still no news. No new news, at least. We're all patiently waiting, some more patiently than others. Myself included in the boat of people who are impatient. I want it and I want it now. But honestly, this is a thing I just generally tend to like realize after the fact. The anticipation is usually better than like the actual thing that you're waiting for. So though maybe not in this specific instance, because like this update, and this is the selfish part of me, this update's more than likely going to really help my channel growth, so I definitely want it to come soon. I want to reach 1,000 subscribers by 2023. We're en route for that, but it would certainly help a lot if it happened sooner than later, you know. I don't want to squeak by. I'd like to plow right past it, but we'll just have to see. Still, though, I should be patient, because when it comes, it'll come. It'll be great. Hard mode is going to be awesome, and who knows what else is coming with it. We don't know anything really at all. I don't think I have a recruit run. I've done a number of recruit runs as of late. Oh no, I do have a recruit run, I think I have one where I'm supposed to focus on his passive, or like a crit-based recruit run. Maybe if I see recruit again, I'll consider it a little more. Recruit's passive is, it's not the passive, it's just a crit-based recruit run, but there's like interesting strategies that you can employ with that. The Cowardly Bowmaster's bow is like kind of like a weird exception, I think, for the recruit, where it's like normally like it only works when you're far away from enemies, but with recruit in particular, the minions do a lot of the work. So I'm kind of wondering like how well that will work on the recruit. It's something I've been wondering for a while, and it kind of enables like strike-based recruits that you otherwise wouldn't really think is too possible. I definitely want this though. I want the gargoyle, I think. I don't have a gargoyle run request though. Alright, if you notice a cut there, it's because I forgot my tea in the kitchen, so had to go get that real quick. Also, by the way, I'm still on my no cursing arc. Just want to say that. Or not no cursing, but much more limited cursing. That's a thing going forward. And like I wanted to stress to people, it's not for any like if you don't mind the cursing, you know, I'm sure a lot of people don't mind it at all. It's not necessarily because like I'm not doing it just to like, I don't know, like satisfy like a, I'm also going to take the amount of time. I'm not doing it to satisfy an audience necessarily. It's just generally like it's for the best, really. Like, frankly speaking, moving forward, I think that's for the best that I try and limit that, because it just like for the health of the channel, for one, but also like it'll better my commentary overall, where I'm not slipping in so many like needless cuss words for no reason. Which I think it just like makes my commentary worse overall if I'm just like how I'll like substitute like the F word. I mean, it's not like I can't say it. I'll substitute like a fuck for an or something. I am taking a dwarf as well. And I just don't think that's good. I should try and limit my as well, but I don't know. I'm a little scatterbrained. Like, I'm a pretty scatterbrained guy. Like it takes me a bit to formulate into words when I'm thinking. So I think is fine. Like, that's always going to be a part of my speech pattern, but I can definitely do better with like the very needless and constant swearing. So if anyone was just curious as to my mindset as to why I'm even trying to do better in that regard, that's where I'm at. For the health of the channel, for the betterment of my commentary overall. It's always like just like a one commenter saying something. It usually like one commenter put me on the arc of wanting to stop the tea sipping, even though a lot of people didn't mind it and some people even liked it. It just took one person pointing it out for me to be like, I need to do better in this regard. And same thing with also of course we get physical attack. But also the same goes for the person who just kind of casually dropped a joke. I'm sure it was a lighthearted comment. Someone on one of my latest Emerald Rogue video was like, take a sip every time he says the F word. And I was just like thinking like that is true. I do say that too much. And like it's not like the person meant anything by it. I'm sure the person was just like, haha, Haxa says the F word a lot. That's typical Haxa, but like it just got me thinking like that's not something I need to be doing. So and my commentary will improve if I don't do it. So let's just do it. Let's just try and be better. And then I even mentioned in the last video where I even mentioned it, like, you know, like I was thinking about maybe making a New Year's resolution, but then I was like, people don't, like, okay, I almost did. People don't do those things. People don't, those are meant to be broken. Like, that's just, that's like copium. That's a copium OD whenever you set a New Year's resolution. So just do it beforehand. Just like make an active, concerted effort to do a better job in that regard. So that's what I'm doing. So let's take it all the way. And that doesn't mean no cursing, and really it's more of a focus on my end of like trying to avoid saying like the F word in particular. But I don't know, I just felt like elaborating a little further on that. I'm sure most people don't give a I could say don't give a fuck. I don't need to be that crazy with it, but I'm sure most people don't care. But I just wanted to, I don't know, I'm sure someone will bring it up, you know, like I said, I know it's not, for a lot of people it's not even a big deal, but I'm doing it for me, okay? To quote Walter White, I did it for me. I actually really want this. I can get rid of this at this point. I actually have a weird plan here. If everything can line up here, I actually have a run. Like, probably the biggest run I'll ever do in my life. I already have one piece of the puzzle. I'm not going to bring it up until I find the second piece of the puzzle. But it's something I've mentioned before as, like, the hardest challenge run that you could ever do in Skul. And I have a plan for it. I have like an idea of how to do it, but I don't want to mention it until I find the pieces of the puzzle. But if I see, if I see a certain item in the Int or the Elder Int's reward chest, also I just realized I have another piece of the puzzle that will help me get there. But there's two more things I need here. One is an item from the Elder Int's reward chest, and then I also need to find a skull. Now if I can do that, we're on our way. That I will actually take this. This is also a potential candidate. I've thought a lot about, okay, I feel like I'm being too cryptic. We'll just wait and see what happens when we get to when we beat Elder Int. That's going to be the turning point of this run potentially. Sorry, I had to drink some tea. I don't know what happened there with the lag. Hopefully that's not a problem moving forward. It's been a problem over the last couple of episodes, though. Background processes just going wild with it. Oh, also I should be using this opportunity to upgrade my dwarf a little bit. For those who are like the Int is a really bad enemy to try and do this with, because when he, like, you can't hit him with this. Basically, the dwarf turret almost can't hit him whenever he gets rid of these platforms. But as long in the first phase of the Yggdrasil fight, you can hit him fairly easily with the dwarf turret. So I always take, if I'm doing a dwarf turret run, I always take it as an opportunity. Also, what just happened there? What? Why did that just happen to me? They all missed. All right, not again, not again. Oh, okay. Actually, it might be something to do with the first iteration of that ability. Maybe it just isn't good at hitting the Elder Int or something. Maybe it's always been a thing. I've never noticed it or something. But that threw me off big time. All right, let's see what happens in this Elder Int's chest. Hopefully, what I'm looking for is in here. It's not. Okay, so I'll go ahead and stop being cryptic and talk about what I was thinking about here. I do plan on trying in the near future to do a get the Elder Int's gratitude to the end of the run challenge run. It's something I've been wanting to do in Skul. It's like my ultimate challenge, like the thing that I don't even know if I can do. I want to prove it to myself that I can. But the thing is, it's like it's basically a hitless run, but with a little more flair to it and a little more leniency, but not a lot, because you only can take 40 damage after Yggdrasil. The way I plan on doing it is I plan on having a gargoyle with the petrify ability, which gives you a lot of iframes. I need the hunter skull, and I also need Like, or Clown. That's why I picked up Clown, because he can also attack from a distance. I need Gunpowder Sword. I need Thief Armor. This is also Dwarf Turret is really good as well. And I need the item itself, obviously. So I just wanted to lift some of the cryptic veil I was doing there and talk a little bit about what I was talking about. It's something I plan on doing, because here's the thing, right? With the hard mode update, we don't know what's exactly coming. A lot of items could be changed. Some items could be removed completely. We might be running out of time where we have the Elder Ingratitude that we know and hate. It might be changed in hard mode. We don't know. There's probably going to be a lot of small, minor changes like that in the update. And Elder Ingratitude is like one of the more notorious items that no one really likes. So there's a good chance that it does get changed. And basically, we might be running out of time to even do this challenge. So I feel like I need to attempt it at the very least. But like I said, there's a lot of pieces of the puzzle that have to come in like fall in line, I guess is the right wording I'm looking for here. Petrify Gargoyle is like one of the keys to the puzzle, I think. Heirloom obviously as well. Like a lot was going right here to potentially do it, but we also wanted the Hunter Skull or Clown. Clown would work as well. Obviously we need the Elder Ingratitude itself, and we also need a lot of distant attacking. Thief Armor is very important. Also, I think I'll retake this. Thief Armor is important. I would like the Cowardly Bowmaster's Bow. Stuff like that. I'm sure you can see my through-line thought process there. Hunter, because he's like one of the only truly long-range skulls that... like, I would say Clown is more mid-range. Hunter is certainly long-range. Mummy is also long-range, but Mummy has like really horrible movement. And that would lead to like very easy accidental damage being taken. So, I don't know. I've thought a lot about it. I think the Hunter is really the only way to go. Clown is interesting. Clown is probably better than Hunter overall, but mid-range and a little, I don't know. Maybe Clown would be good too. I don't know. I have to really think about it, but I did pick up the Clown just in case. Like, I'm open to the Clown, but I do think Hunter is one of the top options for it. And then you just build damage percent and like go crazy, because obviously the best defense in Skul, at least for veteran players, the best defense is a good offense. So like, if you're able to kill your enemies quickly, that gives them less time to hit you. So like, that's kind of the plan, and I do intend on trying it soon. If I see Elder Ingratitude moving forward, I think I'll take it, even though I hate it. But still, I do want to try this challenge run before it's potentially not even a thing I can do anymore. Yes and yes. Easy items. We're on our way here to, I don't know exactly what. I'm not really doing a challenge run or anything right now, but... or I mean a run request. I'm not, like, this isn't anything that anyone's requested. I'm still kind of figuring out what I want to do from here, since we can no longer do the Elder Ingratitude run. If I can do that run, by the way, that would be my crowning achievement in all of Skul so far. And I've done some crazy shit. I did a all commons run that was crazy. I did a Harpy victory run that was crazy. I've done some interesting things. I still have yet to complete a itemless run, but that's also a run I want to do as well. But I have all the time in the world to do that. Also, someone requested recently I can only use the stuff that's given to me at the start. I don't even know if that's really a thing I could do. That just sounds like the common run I did, but harder. And the common run was already ridiculous. Like, I straight up don't even know if that's a run that is possible. I would have to get really lucky at the start. I would have to find a seed that gives me, like, 2 really good items. And then just hope and pray. I'm definitely not taking Genie. But yeah, like, there, you know, I still got some challenge runs in me. Elder Ingratitude to the end is, like, my Moby Dick. That's what I was trying to think of earlier, but I couldn't. My white whale, I guess it's the better way of saying it. But, I don't know. I do have some really cool run ideas that I want to try soon. But also, I've just kind of been enjoying cruising to one point, whatever is coming next. Like, I've kind of been in a very mellowed out... Okay, well... I definitely want this Archlich. Do I want to get rid of the Gargoyle, or do I want to get rid of the Clown? Frankly, I think we get rid of the clown here. R.I.P. Sorry to clown love. I do like the clown, by the way. I'm a big clown fan. But we'll do a clown run soon. But Archlich is obviously, you know, like he's Archlich. So what do you want from me? Like, I'm good at, if you see an Archlich, you take an Archlich. That's kind of the thing, especially an Archlich with this ability. What is it? The prison one. Prison of the Damned. That's like, outside of its passive, like its chains, I think Prison of the Damned is the best Archlich ability, and you're not guaranteed to get it, so happy to have that. We have our King Dwarf Quintessence. We're set in that regard. We're definitely keeping that the whole run. I'm not committing to the Gargoyle just yet. We'll have to see what happens moving forward. You know, there's a million different roads I can take from here. But I do think the Gargoyle is a potential good candidate here. The only problem is, like, he's very basic attack focused, whereas this is more of an ability focused skull at the end of the day. Also, that was a terrible dwarf turret placement. Maybe we could use some heritage on this build, so if I do mess up a dwarf placement, that it's not as devastating. Like, dwarf is like a really good quintessence just for the fact that it has constant uptime. But if you have heritage, it makes it more consistent. We just have to find heritage that's good, basically. Heritage that is usable with magic attack, and there's not a lot I can think of. There's Sphinx Eye. There's also items that are not damage percent per se, but are just good, like the Raven's Monarch Feather. Something like that could also be a good heritage item for a build like this. We're getting a lot of bone shards here. We're kind of cruising. This run's been very kind so far, so I don't know. This is the kind of run I'm really enjoying this this chilled out era while we wait to go into hard mode. So, like, I don't know, man. I'm just vibing. Give me an Archlich. Give me lots of bone shards. Give me everything. How far removed are we from a Water Skull run? The only issue is it's like I'm kind of looking for Bone of Mana at the same time. But I think I want to do this. I think I want to do a Water Skull run. Especially if it has that one ability. Dive's not the ability I'm looking for, but Dive with Mana Bone is actually pretty good too, so. Because Dive has a lot of, like, I would say Dive is probably one of the worst of the Water Skull abilities. Though Water Skull is not exactly known for its abilities anyway. It's known for its basic attacks. But Dive is among the worst of them, so I'm not too happy about that. If I see an ability change in PC, I'll definitely consult with them. Do the whole little bone narcissistic, like, freeing of NPCs that only benefit me type thing, you know how it is. We're pretty closely already, like, it's not been long enough for me to pick up a mummy. We just did a mummy run, so let's pass that. Look for some cool stuff here. So far, so bad. Here's some heritage with rapidity on it. That's good with the Water Skull, but I'm not too keen on it when it comes to the Lich. Though it's not like rapidity on Lich is bad. It's good. It just, is it what we're looking for? Is that what I want to spend this shop doing? Also, what do I get rid of for it? Oh, okay, well, that actually... Okay, I have two options here, actually. I'll get rid of this first. Nah, let's get rid of the Ring of Wind first. Lose our heirloom, but that's fine. And also, I'm not committed to the Water Skull either, by the way. I just want to point that out. I'm not going to start upgrading it until Act 3. Or Act 3 Part 2, I should say. Because, I don't know. There's a lot more skulls that I can think of that I'd like to have on this run besides the Water Skull. Still kind of looking for a good balanced skull, but I don't even know what. So it's like, I myself don't even know really what I'm looking for here. We'll know it when we see it, I guess is the thing here. But, you know, we'll know when we see it. So, you know, the run is still a mystery. That's kind of the good thing about when I do my own thing. It's like I'm not doing a run request currently. As of right now, it could change. But whenever I'm not doing a run request, I'm doing my own thing. And it makes the run a lot more of like a surprise. Like anything could happen from here. and that's always fun. So now we have very easy placements of the turret. We can actually just kind of place it wherever we want now. And even if it's a bad placement, we don't have to wait the whole duration. Like, now we can just place another one. And it can do a lot more work like that. I still don't know how long I'm going to keep the Ancestral Bracelet. I think that's what it's called, right? Yeah. I don't know how long I'm going to keep it. But for now, it's doing pretty good stuff. It's been a while since I've talked about this, but I'll talk about it here. In my opinion, the King Dwarf turret is one of the best strategies for new players fighting the Liliana sisters. Sorry, I just wanted to take some tea. It's really good because it's really good against most early game boss fights. Because like boss arenas are just flat surfaces basically. Like, there's nowhere where they can run to where they aren't going to be hit by the dwarf turret. And one thing that the new player especially struggles with fighting the Liliana sisters is you struggle like reading their attack patterns, but and also focusing on them and dealing damage at the same time. But one thing Dwarf Turret allows you is like constant passive damage against the Liliana sisters. And that allows you to focus on dodging their attacks more, while also still being able to deal damage to them. Like, see, I'm not even attacking them like directly there, but we're still dealing a lot of damage to them. You could focus on just dodging their attacks, dodging their beams. It makes it a lot easier on yourself. Like, for veteran players, it doesn't matter, but I still think it's a good strategy regardless. But for new players especially, like, this can be, like, run saving. Because, like, the Liliana sisters are very easy to telegraph. Like, once you know their attacks, like, you're not going to struggle with the Liliana sisters anymore once you actually know how to fight them. But early on, especially, like, I remember when the Liliana sisters were hard for me, too. They're the first real big struggle for most players, I think. Alright. We're through it. Moving on. This run feels good so far. Still would like a different partner skull, but for now, we're cruising. Oh my god, there's so many Quins. Bro, why? Why? Look at this. Good lord. Jesus. I think at this point I can get rid of the this and take Goldmane Rapier temporarily. Obviously not incredible or anything, but like it'll do something at the very least. Like it's more useful to me than the obviously 15 crit percent is pretty good, but it's only 25. It's not that it's not super important. This, however, I think will be better. Even if it's only temporary. The attack speed's good too. So let's use the Water Skull a little bit here. He's much better at using rapidity than Archlich, so we do have quite a bit of rapidity on this build. We also have quite a bit of skill cooldown as well, which is weird on, like, we kind of have clashing skull strategies here, where it's like the Archlich doesn't really care too much about rapidity. Not that it's bad on it, but it's much more of a skill cooldown skull, whereas the Water Skull really lacks rapidity, but isn't like super interested in skill cooldown because most of its skills are not very good. So like we have a little bit of clashing here, but obviously the run's still working very well, at least as of right now. Act 4 will probably, you know, be where we're really truly put to the test in terms of the viability of our build. Oh my god, how many times are you going to show me Clown? If I see Clown one more time, I'll just take the Clown. Screw it. But then I got rid of the Assassin Dagger, but that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. But god dang, the Clown's just... It's begging to be on this run. I got rid of it already. But if it insists, I suppose I'll relent. But I'm getting a little annoyed. Feel like the Clown is a bit of a stalker. Also the Mummy. That's certainly a better mummy than any mummy we've seen so far, but still don't want it. If this is a rare, and it's not a skull I want, I'll just commit to the Water Skull. Because, I mean, obviously the Water Skull is an excellent skull. I have no reason, really, to not want it, except for the fact that I would much rather have a balanced skull that's good, but Most of the good balance skulls are like uniques. Like, they're a lot harder to find than you'd think. This is a rare. Oh, it's more than a rare. I suppose we're committing. I'm definitely not taking that guy up there. Probably get rid of this. Actually, let's get rid of this first. So now we have the Pot of Greed. Absolutely insane. I didn't really acknowledge it, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. Magic Rapidity if I want it. But it's not necessarily good Magic Rapidity. I would say After Image is... It's not bad. It's just weird. It's a little hard to justify. Where's my Rapidity right now? I have it from this? Wait, we have Rapidity 2, right? No, we don't. We have Rapidity 1. Screw it. We're done building our skulls anyway, so we don't need that anymore. Okay, there's Fulgent Dawn. Don't mind if I do. Oh, there's Gold Mane of the Beast King. I'll pass, but hey, I appreciate the thought. Anything else? Nope. I'm gonna save my money. All right, good shop. Really good shop. Pretty crazy actually, but hey, you know, that's Haxa luck for you. That's recording luck. I always see people talk about how they'll go like ages without finding like the Evil Sword Kyrian and stuff like that. It makes me just want, like, you know, like I used to always joke about the devs seeding my RNG, which is obviously a joke, but it's, yo, I don't know, man. Maybe OBS is just a lucky program. I don't know. I get pretty lucky in my runs from most of the time. Like Pot of Greed allows me to even go a little mixed here. Like if I see Evil Sword Kyrian, there's actually a pretty good chance I'll take it. Though maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's a little far. I don't know. I've done Evil Sword Kyrian Archlich runs before, and they're not bad at all. But I don't know. I'll definitely consider it at the very least. Oh yeah, and we also have Fulgent Dawn as well. This is our physical is actually probably pretty good. Let's look. Wow, it is really good. This is my last chance for a skull, Davy Jones. I'm just gonna have to pass, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. You need to show up earlier if you want to join my runs. Because now we're on a magic run, though I guess we're on a mixed run ultimately, but this is definitely more of a magic run. Actually, you know what item I will take? Which makes me sad I didn't take the Thieves' Black Steel Daggers. If I see Gunpowder Sword, I'll definitely take Gunpowder Sword. Because Water Skull and Gunpowder Sword are best friends. They're really good friends. Sorry, I just want to... I wanted to make sure I pressed the... Because when I grabbed my tea earlier, when I was... when I forgot it in the kitchen, I was like, oh god, I hope I actually made sure that the run was recording. It is though, thank god. I also never checked my mic. Am I recording mic? I am, okay. I get in a bad habit sometimes where I forget to ensure that my OBS is fully functioning properly. And that's not good. Also, these are two horrible Water Skull abilities. I really want a ability swap NPC. If I can find one, that would be really, really good. Maybe we are heading down a more rapidity focused route. I could stand to maybe get rid of like the Bone of Time. I don't know. It's an item I want to use more in my runs. I've had really good experiences with it off screen. I just don't know if this is the run for it. It's not good against bosses, which is a problem. That's a problem for sure. But Mana Cycle is just a good inscription in general, so I don't know. We can probably stand to hold on to it. God, these abilities are terrible. Help me, game. Get me some better abilities, please. Oh, there's Dickhead Harpy. As well, I guess this isn't really her fault. We just got really lucky with our bone shards. So, the Harpy showing up. Oh god. Well, ow. Okay, the Harpy showing up in Act 3 is not necessarily, like, under most circumstances, this would be a really good Harpy, but we just got really lucky, so. I can't be too mad at her. She tried. But, as per usual, a little late to the party. Same with Awakened one, or the remaining one, I mean. So, if he shows up, I'd rather him not on this run, but he probably will. I'd much rather see an ability swap NPC at this point. Our chain basics attacks, like, they're really powerful and they're really quick. Like, this is a very interesting Archlich run we're on right now. Nope. Just a terrible item. Frankly, just not good. Used to be better. People used to actually think it was okay back when concentration was an inscription. I was never quite a fan of it, but it's certainly worse than it's ever been. I rated it in D, I think, and fully deserved. You, my friend, aren't going anywhere. Don't know what to tell you. Also, we probably should have made the dwarf turret facing the other direction. If I can find a diorite circulet, I'll definitely take that. I'll pass on that. Oh! I was talking about the Raven's Monarch Feather earlier. This sets me on more of a swap path, actually. We should be swapping more anyway because we have this. I can stand to get rid of the Bone of Time at this point, I believe. Because we're kind of going more rapidity anyways. I'm gonna pass on the oh shit, actually, oh my god, how did I not see that? People would have been commenting so hard, bro. People would have lost their minds. Rightfully so. I almost passed on something crazy. This is it's hard to fit it though. Here, let's grab them both here. If I get rid of the Light Spirit Lute, does he turn back? I'm just curious. He does not. I'll still take both of them though. However, that does weaken my run quite a bit. We don't have rapidity anymore. We lost a lot of our inscriptions there. I think we can bear it though. I think we can bear it. Just to have both of these spirits. Like, let's just do it. Like, how often do you see both of those in the same shop? Like, come on. This makes things a little harder though. We lost all of our wisdom, didn't we? No, we did not. We have wisdom 4 actually. Never mind. Whoops. I can get rid of this, right? Yeah, we have 0 rapidity. Okay, so now this run's absolutely popping, okay? This run's popping off really hard. This is a crazy run. We went from like a more rapidity focused. This is just like a weird run. Can I duplicate one of these spirits, please? Like, preferably the Dark Spirit Shade, because that'd just be hilarious. I'm not going to delete any of these items. I'm happy with all of them. Let's go. Well, that's good too. Oh my god, that's massive. Okay, we're going to be swapping like crazy from here. God dang. Quite frankly, I don't know what to get rid of here. Am I willing to get rid of my Wisdom 4? Because I want this to be a swap run now. This run is changing strategies like crazy. I think I'm willing to give up raw power. Like, I'm willing to get rid of the basic Carleon staff and get rid of my Wisdom 4. I'm willing to do this just for the run that we're on now. Let's just swap, man. Swap like mad. This is actually okay. I can actually technically consider this a run request, okay? Because I got a run request from a user who's just named Nut. So thank you, Nut. Swap focused run. Take all items willing to swap that are powerful. That is basically the request. And we're kind of doing that now. I wish I had the Bone of Time back though. But you know what? We're just gonna move forward, man. We're going to be swapping like crazy moving forward just to keep these stats going. This is going to be a very fun and interesting run we're on right now. And if I can get to Mutant 4, I might even do that. This run's weird, man. Look at this. Like, our stats probably aren't going to scale any higher than this, but honestly, these stats are perfectly fine. Though we do have like the plus 140 damage percent whenever we're swapping. Let's set the dwarf turret down. You, my friend, are not getting away from me. I actually think we have a good chance at killing her here. Let's summon our chains. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, man. This is a run. This is a run for sure. No, thank you. Don't know why I even thought about it for a moment. Let's just break a legendary and be on our way. Though, frankly, I don't even know how we scale from here. Like, I think we're just maxed out. Like, I don't know where this run goes from here. We're like so insanely powerful. It just feels like we've reached our limit. I don't know. Whew, this is awesome. I'm having a really good time on this run. Just cruising, man. Cruising into the new update. You know, this could have been a crazy run. Like, this is a run where we could have been trying to keep Eldarin's gratitude to the end, but it turned into a run where I'm just omega powerful, and I'm swapping, and I have every... Oh my god, the bridge was already broken before I could even see it. Before I even knew it existed, the bridge was already broken. Also, there's the remaining one. I'm gonna free you, but I'm not happy. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god! This is crazy! What is happening? Okay, so now the swap run is even better. These are two very good swap skulls. Like, good lord, this run is awesome. This run is insane. Oh man, this run's crazy. Earl got a run like this recently. I think he had a double legendary run. But this is double nat legendaries. I'm coming in hot with this run, man. This is easily going to be one of the coolest runs I've done in a long time. God, dude, this run's so sick. Alright. The only problem is our passive on our Archlich is not going to be being built very often. But that's completely acceptable. Like, I'm willing to, I don't know, not use my chains very often. Also, we are high rolling all of our swaps. What's happening? This is insane. One of the world's most annoying enemies. It's specifically this guy on this map that's really annoying. I don't know why. Oh my god, what is... Okay, Armor of Fear, you should have showed up last run. Brother, you're one run too late. But, you know, thank you for, I don't know, making an appearance, I suppose. You know, I appreciate it. Can I get a high roll here? Let's get that laser beam. Not this time, but maybe soon. Just keep going. Just keep swapping like mad. Okay, there's just one annoying enemy over here. Swap again. Just swap, man. That's what you do in Skul. You swap. You place down the dwarf turret, which I've been neglecting. But, like, it's the last thing on my mind, frankly. There's just so much going on in this run that it's like, I can't even really think about the dwarf turret. I think I actually want Mutant 4. Even though I don't even know if it'd be good. I want it for the memes. So let's see if we can find it. Oh my god, no shot. Oh no. Oh no. Man. Do I ditch the fault? No shot. It's giving me artifact. Where's my artifact? Okay, here and here. Okay, let's keep that in mind. I think I get rid of this, guys. I think I get rid of the pot upgrade. My stats take... Oh, that's actually a really big hit. 450 versus 540. It's 100%. Which I get, you know, obviously that's kind of what you expect. I could get rid of a wisdom item. We're not even... Actually, yeah. Get rid of the Bone of Mana. We're not using our abilities enough to justify it. We're swapping like mad. This run is taking a turn, man. But now we have Mutant 4. We have Mutant 4. And, you know, I probably did make my run weaker by doing that, but I don't care. I don't care. This is a crazy run. Like, everything's just going mad here. It's just, nothing makes sense anymore. We're just gonna play along, go along for the ride here. Where's this bozo? Oh my god. Can you come, can you just, like, give up? If you see this, okay, here's what happens. If you see this coming at you, like, you just kind of, like, say your final prayers and just, like, hope that it's a quick and painful, or quick and painless, you know, death. Like, there's nothing you can do. If Archlich and Gambler are coming at you and they're swapping and there's, like, explosions happening behind them, like, it's over. It's over. Like, that's the wise thing to do. Because maybe they'll have mercy. They'll have a little more mercy if you just, like make it easy for them. Yes, yes, we all know. Oh, this guy, you summoned your friends? That's embarrassing. I was trying to stop them all from summoning their friends. Alright, well now the run's tainted. There's probably going to be a lot of them summoning their friends, so it's like, you know, we have to come to terms with that being a thing that's going to happen. But still, you know, I didn't want it to happen there. It doesn't matter what adventure this is, even if it's the mage. If it's the mage, she's screwed. Okay, it's the hunter, who I've been getting a lot recently. She's especially screwed because the mage at least has like the safety of the air to protect her. Oh, she's stuck in my laser beam. Oh my god, it's a mutant 4 laser beam. She's so screwed. Oh my god, she's not even doing her ult. She's doing like the previous ult. Oh, she got the ult. That's unfortunate. Yep, you're dead. See ya. Not interested in even remotely. Oh man, I was actually wondering if I think we're at a point now where I can't even focus on like infinite bone. Like that's like the normal gambler strategy, but we're not on a normal run, so let's just leave that behind. We have 11k, by the way. Did I forget to interact with one of the shops I passed through? How do we have 11k? Oh man, I meant to trap him in the thing. All right, you're not summoning your friends. No shot. Okay, he did. That sucks. But we'll trap him. Oh no, that's the guy who I heard earlier. Dang. Oh, you summoned your friends too already. We're like dealing damage in areas where it's like I don't even know they exist yet. Like there's just like blasts of damage coming from every single like corner of this run, and like I have no control over it. The spirits are doing their own thing. The Raven's Monarch feathers out of control. I've just lost all control of this run, and it's awesome. It's just kind of great. I don't even remember the last time I've been on a run even slightly like this. This is like a 1 in 1,000 run, basically. Oh, this is awesome. What a great way to play out 1.6. Hopefully, or I shouldn't say that. Like, you know, I made some pretty big assumptions when I was like, we're really close to hard mode when the first teaser dropped. We're probably I don't know how far off we are. I'm imagining they'll release it before Christmas, but who knows? Ultimately, it's their decision, but, you know, I think we all would like to see hard mode soon. Just keep summoning our abilities, keep summoning the turret. You're stuck in the cage. We also haven't used our chains in a while. I think I'll save them for Joan. Like, you know, just cause. Like, I don't know. I think she deserves it. Joan's just nasty, you know, like, she belongs in prison, so we'll put her where she belongs. A nice chain jail. Hopefully the shop is coming up. I'm honestly just ready to get to Joan. Like, I'm ready to unleash this madness upon her. Alright, so if we ignored the last shop, we're certainly aren't going to ignore this one. Although I don't even know what we can do with this money. That's kind of good. Though I don't know how to fit it. Get rid of this, potentially. No, what's my wisdom? I'm at wisdom 2. Honestly, I don't think there's anything I can buy here. We're not using our abilities very much. No thank you. This would have been good earlier, but we're past that. This would have been good earlier, but we're past that. What's this? Okay, that's like the worst. Actually, I'll just keep refreshing. No. Oh, I saw the bone of time over there. It doesn't matter, though. No. Okay, let's just leave. Let's just leave. Screw it. I'm not interested. Very obviously, there's nothing there that will be good. Sorry about that. Tea time. We're on the final leg of this run. This is like an instance where it's like us high rolling our doors is actually just like not good. Like I'd rather have a low roll door here count because we're done. Like the run's been done for a long time. Like it's just there's nowhere to go here. We've already reached the peak. Like we have both Pot of Greed. We have I meant to say both Pot of Greed and the Ring. Which we don't even need the physical stat scaling. Like, also we just triple high rolled there. I just want to point that out. Shit's wild. Actually, let me read something real quick on the Gambler. Okay. Wow. Okay. Someone was pointing out, or someone said in my comments that they used to believe that the Gambler, his high roll mechanic was designed around like skill cooldown. And I was thinking that would be smart, but it turns out it's just a 10% chance, which, by the way, is, like, nuts. Oh my god, and also, I'm definitely doing this. I don't, like, there's nothing in here that will help me, but I'm still gonna do it. Just cuz. And we can probably get, like, a really cheap legendary here, so let's just go for it. Despite how difficult this would be under normal circumstances, like, they really do make these legendary chests, especially in Act 4 Part 2. They try and make them as hard as they can, but it doesn't matter. Oh my god. That's nuts. That is basically just free money. Like, absolutely free money. Not that we need free money, but, like, that legendary is going to break for, like, 1k, so. Or it's like 800 gold or something. It's still free money. Frankly, they should make the legendary breaking scale with the later you get into the game. But it is what it is. So no halfling on the way out, but we don't need her, so I guess it doesn't matter, but, you know, would have been nice. You know, she's supposed to be my friend. Oh, you know what? I'm always going about how narcissistic Little Bone is. Let's just free her. Let's just do it. There you go. You're free. I don't need you, but you're free. Alright, so you guys know the drill. It's time for Joan. I want to know, how do you guys think this is going to go? I think Archlich's pose here, like he's like harnessing the power of the air around him, like just the absolute energy in the air. Like he's very ready for this. You can tell he's amped. I'm amped too. I think Archlich says it all with his pose here. Let's get in there and see how this is gonna go. But I mean, it's gonna go very well. All right. Oh man, that was like okay. I spoke too soon. I was about to say that was a very quick transition. It was lag free, but then I was lagging a little bit on the entrance. God dang, I'm so ready to just obliterate this fight, dude. Oh my god. I've never been more ready in my life. Let's go ahead and place this here. Turret, do your thing. We'll do some swapping action as well. I'll leave the turret over there to do its thing as I just move over here and take the fight over here. Place another turret here. Just continue swapping. Gotta remember, swapping like crazy is the name of the game. Okay, well, oh. Lag. Swapping. Oh my turret's facing the wrong way. So that's one dead Joan phase 1. Now we're moving on to phase 2. Gotta remember to swap though, because we have to keep our victory baton stats up. Place this here. Joan can be really annoying though, so this could really go any number of ways, but it appears to be going well. Oh my god, she's so dead. Oh, she's so dead. She can't even do her ult. Oh my god, that was awesome. She did the wrong, like, she got stuck in her attack animation there. She couldn't ult. That's her problem. Like, that's her fault. She doomed herself there. Which, frankly, you know, justified, deserved. I'll just break a legendary. We have, this is actually one instance where the Act 5 shop might not be a complete meme. Because we have a lot of money. Like, we can actually potentially make something of this shop. Also, if I passed up a lot of treasure chests, forgive me, guys. Like, money is not an issue on this run. like we're killing it. Like, we don't need the treasure chest. I don't think I passed up a bunch of treasure chests, but I may have, just because, like, they don't matter to me. But there you go. I opened one. All right, let's get in here and see what happens. Good item in a vacuum, but not on this build. No. 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 Give me a lot of legendaries, but we don't need them. No. I think this is, yeah, we're spent. What's this food item? 2 maps. We can't take it to the first hero. Just refresh and see what could have been. Nothing even remotely relevant to this build. So, yeah, this is my kit. It's pretty dang good. Victory Baton doubled up there. Raven's Monarch Feather, just making all of my swaps deal massive, massive damage. I'm stalling. I'm trying to get a screenshot here. And there it is. Typical Haxa screenshot segment. Takes forever because my laptop sucks. But that it is what it is. This runs nuts. The Light Spirit Lou and Dark Spirit Shade in the same shop. Can't forget that moment. God, this run just was crazy. This could be one of the actually, I'll just say it. This is definitely one of the all-time great runs on this whole channel. Maybe the greatest run. I don't know. I'm high on vibes right now, so it's like I'm just like very happy with the results here. But even if it's not the greatest run we've ever done, it's certainly like the luckiest run I think I've ever done. I feel very, very certain saying that. This run's crazy with the luck. All right. I even opened that treasure chest for the fans. That one's for you guys. So we're moving on to the first hero here. You saw how the Joan fight went. We have to time our... actually, this isn't a burst run. Like, this run's very consistent with its damage. So, we can pretty much spend everything we got before he does the first leap into the air. We have a pretty good chance of killing him here before he gets to do his ult. But we'll have to see. It could go either way. As you saw, the Joan fight went very well for me. We'll just have to see how this goes. But I feel pretty good about it. So let's get in there and see what we can do. All right. Okay. Oh, I'm ready. I'm so ready, dude. Oh, you guys have no clue how ready I am. Though you might. Oh, he's trapped. He's trapped. Okay, let's swap. Remember to keep swapping. That's very important for this build. Swap as often as possible. Oh yeah, we also have our oh, he's just out of the range. I think we screwed it up there. Because he was just out of the range of, yeah. If I had caught him in the chain jail and not screwed that up, I actually think we would have got him. That's on me. That's my bad. But it's not a big deal. At all, really. It's more of just like a Fortnite dance of like a strategy where you kill him before he ults. In speedruns it matters, but we're not speedrunning, so. Let's catch him in this. Man, if only I'd gotten the scriptures. The scriptures would have really brought this home. It would have guaranteed, basically, that I, get to kill him before he leaps in the air and does his ult. Like, that would have been ridiculous. Also, which way is my... Okay, it's facing the wrong way. That's a thing that happens a lot with the dwarf turret, I notice. Like, I'll accidentally place it facing the wrong way. I don't know why. Oh, we killed him before he got out of his first attacking phase here. Which is also, like, the Fortnite dance of phase 2 of the first hero, so... It's like a victory royale. Just, farming dubs, basically, at that point. And we farmed a fat dub there. Though the biggest dub was getting Joan early, frankly. That's way harder to do than anything with the first hero. Alright, sir, you are... and you're also not going to grab me either. That's the Fortnite dance of phase 3 here with the first hero. Not letting him grab you. And he didn't get to grab me. So, easy. Get dunked on. RIP Bozo. All that good stuff. I don't know what to do here for the victory screen is the real problem here. Oh, okay, never mind. The only thing I can think of is like trying to get a roulette wheel in the victory screen. Ah, shit. I'm not quick enough with it. Very average victory screen, but I don't care. I do not care. And not average, really boring victory screen, but it doesn't matter because this run was insane. This run was just crazy. Everything just worked so perfectly. Oh my god, just like the perfect Skul run. This one, I hope a lot of people check out because man, oh man, is this like insane. Like normally I'm clickbaiting a little bit, you know, I'm going to call this like the greatest run of all time. And normally it's clickbait, but I don't think so. I think in this case, it's completely accurate. So really just like what makes Skul Skul. The essence of Skul is swapping, in my opinion. Because, you know, there's like a lot of roguelites out there. The thing that really sets Skul apart from all of the others is you get to play two characters at once. And swapping also is just like what makes Skul such a unique game? It's the mechanic of, like I said, playing two Skuls at once. And swapping is the essence of that. It's not something enough people do in Skul. Like too many people completely ignore that mechanic. But in my opinion, it's just the best part about Skul. So, man, this run just accentuated the absolute power that you can have with that. Like, how many normal strategies did I abandon to make this run happen? I got rid of Wisdom 4. I ditched a lot of my artifact. I ditched some damage percent as well. Like, all things... Like, these two were probably the most unnecessary aspects of this run, but maybe even not. Like, they were just also helping a ton. Like, this is like a very abnormal, but ultimate power Skul run. Like, we got there in a very different way than normal. And I don't know, man. I'm going to be thinking about this run for a long, long time. I'm gonna be thinking about this run for a long time. God, dude, so fucking fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. I really enjoyed it. As we cruise into the next update, this is the kind of Skul experiences I want to be having. Though I am pushing myself to do the Eldurance Gratitude Challenge as well. But that's going to be a stressful run. This run was just vibes like crazy. So I hope you enjoyed yourself. I did. Don't really have much else to say. Thank you guys for watching. I do want to start pushing again for subs soon, but I'm going to wait maybe till mid-December so a lot of people can trickle in who weren't here before. Because if I ask the same people over and over for subs, I'm not going to get any. So I just need to wait for new audience members to trickle in. But that's for me to worry about. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you immensely. And I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.